campers, it's Katrina here. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through how to make some peanut butter mug cakes. So I'll just run through the ingredients and utensils we're going to need. So first off, we're going to need some smooth peanut butter. We're going to need some sugar. We're going to need some canola oil. If you don't have canola oil, you can also use vegetable oil. That works as well. You're going to need some baking powder. You're going to need 1 egg, and we're just going to be using the egg whites. And then you also need some chocolate chips. If you don't have chocolate chips like I don't, I'm using a Dairy Milk candy bar, and then I'm just chopping it up. So you can do that as well. And then you're also going to need some all-purpose flour. And then for our utensils, of course, you're going to need a mug. Any mug works. And then you're going to need a spoon or a fork for mixing. So if you guys can gather all those ingredients, we can get started. All right, so the first step is we're going to grab our mugs, and then we're going to start first with cracking our egg, and then you're just going to use the egg white. So I've already gone ahead and done that. So you should have something like this left over. And then you're just going to take your egg whites and pour it into the mug. Then once you're done that, we can grab our canola or vegetable oil and screw it, and then we're going to need 1.5 tablespoons. So you can just measure that out. And then drop it into the mug as well. Perfect. And then we're going to add our sugar. So we're going to add 2.5 tablespoons of our sugar. You can use brown or white sugar, whatever you guys have at home. So 2.5 tablespoons. And we're going to add all of that to our mug, and then we're just going to mix that all together. Give it a good mix, and then we'll move on to the next step. All right, now we're going to add our peanut butter to the jar. We're going to add 2.5 tablespoons of peanut butter. And the good thing about this recipe is if you don't like peanut butter, you can also substitute this part for, you could put Nutella, nut butter, almond butter, whatever is your favorite type of spread that's similar to peanut butter, you can definitely add it to this recipe. So once you're done adding the peanut butter to the mug, you're just going to mix it all up. Might be hard, a little hard, and just mix it really well. I also find it helpful using the back of my spoon to push the peanut butter up against the wall of the jar. Alright. You can also use, if you have a mini whisk, you can also use it for this part as well. So you should have something like that consistency. All right, and now we're going to add the remaining ingredients. So we'll start with the all-purpose flour. So you're going to need 3 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And if your hands are sticky from the peanut butter, you can also go wash your hands real quick. All right, so you're going to grab your all-purpose flour. And we're going to put in 3 tablespoons. Alright, and we can put the flour off to the side. And now we're going to add the baking powder. So you're going to grab your baking powder packets, or if you have a big container, that works as well. You're going to add 1/4 of a tablespoon, so really really small. bit of baking powder just to help the cake rise. All right, you're gonna add that. And then the final step is you're gonna add your chocolate chips, or if you had a chocolate bar like me, I've already gone ahead and chopped it all up. So you're just gonna grab your mug and sprinkle the chocolate chips into the mixture. And you can add as many as you like. There's no measurement for this step. And then you're just gonna mix that all together. Mix it all really good until all the flour and the baking powder is mixed in. And then I always like to add a few chocolate chips once I'm done mixing it to the top, just so it melts in. All right. So this is roughly what you should get. So it doesn't look like a lot of batter, but it will rise. And so that type of consistency. Then I'm gonna sprinkle a few more chocolate chips on top of mine. And then our last part is just gonna be cooking it. So we're gonna go to our microwaves and we're gonna pop it in at first for 1 minute. And then you just kind of go from there. If you think it needs a little bit more time, just go 10 seconds at a time from there, all right? Okay, so I've just taken my mug cake out of the microwave, and not gonna lie, it looks really, really good. I hope everyone else's turned out as good as this. So if you can see, it rose a lot. And just to test, you can take a fork and then just kind of poke at the top to check if it's cooked all the way through. Sometimes I like it when it's a little bit gooey in the center, so I left mine in for 1 minute on high. Depending on your microwave, sometimes you'll need to put it in for more or maybe a little bit less. Just depends on what you have. So just make sure you blow on it a little bit because it's really hot. And I hope everyone enjoys their peanut butter mug cakes. And I'm Katrina once again, and I will see you guys sometime soon. Bye.